Aaron Hall, a name once synonymous with smooth R&B vocals, soulful ballads, and a touch of scandal, was part of the legendary group Guy. Over time, he became known for his bold personality and, unfortunately, his outlandish behavior. His journey in the music industry is filled with controversy, drama, and unforgettable moments that have kept people talking for years. So, what really happened to Aaron Hall? Buckle up, because his story is anything but boring. Let's start with one of the most explosive topics surrounding Aaron's career. Did R. Kelly steal Aaron Hall's style? According to Teddy Riley, the former member of Guy and Aaron's bandmate, the answer is a big yes. Teddy didn't hold back when he suggested that R. Kelly essentially copied Aaron's entire persona. The smooth vocal runs, the confident swagger, and the rebellious bad boy attitude, all of it seemed to be lifted straight from Aaron's playbook. If you look closely enough, it's tough not to see the similarities. But Aaron wasn't one to stay quiet in the midst of this drama. No, he has some heat of his own directed at Teddy Riley. Over time, it became clear that there was tension brewing between the two. The rivalry started to bubble up as Teddy's career took off as a producer, while Aaron felt like he wasn't getting the same recognition for Guy's success. This growing resentment created a rift between them that only widened with time.
Let me say something. R. Kelly saw the shot, and he took it. You could read between the lines. He was influenced by, because remember, I'll take you all the way back. R. Kelly's manager was the guy in the blue car.
Oh, the Porsche.
David Hyatt. That was the guy who was the record company. If you look at a lot of R. Kelly old records, and you see Hyatt, and that man, who's like another father figure to me, he's like an uncle. I used to go see him in prison. Before he passed, I seen him 2 weeks, I think, or 3 weeks in North Carolina. I know what that man have done for R. Kelly. And when R. Kelly left and went to another one of my good friends, my ex-manager, Barry Hankerson. You know what I'm saying? Barry was our manager first. And then when he got R. Kelly, he told R. Kelly, take the shot. And R. Kelly took the shot. Cut off his hair, had the cane, had all of that.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? He even said teddy bear in there. He was like, I'm coming for all of y'all.
As the tension between Aaron and Teddy intensified, Aaron began to feel like Teddy was trying to control the group's sound and direction. Aaron felt sidelined, which led to him becoming increasingly frustrated. This resentment reached its peak when Aaron dropped a diss track aimed at his former bandmates. He didn't hold anything back, calling Teddy a square in the process. It was clear that the relationship between the two had soured beyond repair. And it wasn't just a friendly disagreement, it was full-blown beef. Even today, it's clear that there's still bad blood between Aaron and Teddy, just waiting for the right moment to explode. Let's rewind a bit to Aaron's early life. Born on August 10, 1964, in the Bronx, New York, Aaron Hall showed an early passion for music, though his journey wasn't always smooth. He faced challenges, including a speech impediment. But his father, a pastor, played a major role in helping Aaron find his voice.
My father's a pastor, so my whole thing is that
Aaron's love for music eventually led him to form Guy with Teddy Riley and Timmy Gatling. Their hit songs like Groove Me and Piece of My Love propelled them into the R&B spotlight, and the group quickly became a household name.
What's the deal with the Teddy Riley diss song?
I mean, like, square niggas would try to say some square shit. Behind the you can say Aaron Hall's a diva. You feel me? Like, I ain't gonna say nothing about anybody because square got a infection on them already. You feel me? So real street niggas see it already. He has that square infection. He gonna talk about when niggas gotta move a lot and have a whole lot of bodyguards and all you got is Teddy's jam and I sung it, you.
After the group's appearance on the hearts and minds of fans of both of the above groups, their radio placement, however, by the early 90s, things began to unravel and Guy disbanded. This forced Aaron to strike out on his own as a solo artist. He didn't skip a beat, though. As a solo artist, Aaron dropped hits like Don't Be Afraid and I Miss You, further solidifying his place in the R&B world. I Miss You even made it to number 2 on the R&B charts and number 14 on the Billboard Hot 100. Aaron wasn't just about making music, though. His personal life was just as chaotic as his career. Enter Gloria Vizzi, who became a key figure in Aaron's personal life. Aaron met Gloria in a way that could only be described as straight out of a movie. He claims that he had just gotten out of a limo with Jamaican rapper Mad Lion when he saw Gloria, grabbed her hand, and took her upstairs.
Everybody knows I couldn't even really speak then. I had a speech impediment. I don't stutter anymore.
They ended up spending the night together, and before their son was even born, Aaron had already named him Aaron Hall IV. Yes, you read that right. He named his son before the child was even conceived. But the drama didn't stop there. Aaron didn't hold back when talking about his exploits, and he even went as far as claiming that he enjoyed certain activities in front of others.
Look what I'm saying to you. She was standing up with a Jamaican rapper named Mad Lion.
Okay, I know what that is.
Big Pun, Fat Joe, Method Man, like whoever you speak to, just ask them how I did it. I got out the limo, grabbed her hand, went upstairs and her.
To make things even more shocking, Gloria was allegedly only 16 when their relationship began. Aaron, of course, defended himself by claiming that he didn't know her age, and even compared the situation to training a puppy. He described her as tall, big, with blonde hair, and said he didn't realize her age when they first met. Their relationship, though, quickly became a mess. What started as a whirlwind romance soon spiraled into something toxic. They had a son together, but Aaron's presence in his life was minimal at best. In fact, Aaron claimed he hasn't been involved in his son's life for over 15 years. Gloria, however, didn't hold back when sharing her side of the story. She accused Aaron of being both abusive and a deadbeat father. According to Gloria, Aaron was all talk and no action when it came to supporting their son.
I love my son, Aaron Robin Hall IV, to death. I ain't seen him in 15 years, but I love him to death. We talk all the time.
Leaving her to handle everything on her own. Aaron, of course, denied these allegations, painting himself as the victim in the situation. He claimed that Gloria simply didn't want him involved in their child's life. This, however, didn't stop Gloria from speaking out about how deeply the emotional scars from their relationship affected her. As if his personal life wasn't complicated enough, Aaron's legal troubles started to make headlines as well. In 1990, a young woman named Lisa Gardner accused Aaron of a serious incident at a party. These ongoing scandals only added fuel to the fire of Aaron's already tumultuous career. In the end, Aaron Hall's story is a wild ride full of drama, scandal, and unresolved conflicts. From his musical success to the personal chaos that followed, Aaron's life has been anything but ordinary. The tensions with Teddy Riley, his messy relationship with Gloria, and the legal issues have all contributed to his complicated legacy. Whether you're a fan of his music or simply fascinated by his story, there's no denying that Aaron Hall's journey through the world of R&B has been one for the history books. Aaron Hall, a name that once stood for smooth vocals and success in the music industry, became a symbol of chaos and controversy due to his troubled personal life. Despite his musical talent, his reputation became tainted by a series of scandals, one of which has haunted him for years. The tragic events surrounding a young woman named Liza Gardner serve as the starting point for his darkest chapter. Liza Gardner was allegedly invited to Aaron Hall's apartment by Diddy, where she was given alcohol and subsequently assaulted. According to Gardner, she was assaulted multiple times by both Diddy and Aaron Hall. These accusations were devastating, and they painted a picture of a young woman who found herself in a nightmare situation. Gardner was just a child at the time, and what she experienced shattered her innocence. She trusted the wrong people, and that trust was cruelly betrayed. Gardner's courage in speaking out about what happened was supported by a therapist's letter and a statement from a close friend. Her painful recollections were difficult to hear, and they left many wondering how such an ordeal could impact someone's life. Gardner's life was forever changed, and the effects were long-standing. She struggled with depression, PTSD, and problems in her relationships, especially with men. As if the trauma wasn't enough, Gardner later discovered that a friend who was also there that night allegedly suffered the same fate, making the experience even more horrific. As the details of these assaults came to light, Aaron Hall's ex-girlfriend, Gloria VZ did not hold back. She publicly criticized him, calling him a deranged creep for his actions when they were together, especially considering she was a teenager at the time. Gloria made it clear that she wasn't going to let Aaron escape the consequences of his actions. She exposed the truth, describing Aaron as a manipulative figure who was shady during their time together. These public accusations added even more damage to Aaron's already tarnished image, making it hard for him to shake the negative attention. On top of Gloria's accusations, Aaron's former bandmate Teddy Riley, who helped create the New Jack Swing sound with their group Guy, also shared his feelings about Aaron's behavior. Riley admitted that Aaron's actions often embarrassed him. Aaron's behavior, both backstage and in the studio, was wild and unrestrained, leaving many uncomfortable. While Teddy was focused on the group's musical success, Aaron seemed more interested in creating chaos.
It's what you get. And, you know, I like when we were together, every time he goes into that mode, I crumble. I'm like, I turn my head, I feel embarrassing sometimes, you know, I feel embarrassed.
It was clear that while Teddy Riley was the brains behind the operation, Aaron Hall was the source of the drama. Despite all the personal chaos, Aaron still managed to maintain a successful career for a time. He worked with some of the biggest names in music, including Tupac, appearing on Tupac's track Toss It Up. Aaron also had a hit collaboration with reggae artist Patra called Scent of Attraction. But even as Aaron dropped hit after hit, his scandals were never far behind. The drama from his personal life continued to overshadow his musical success, making it hard for him to move past the chaos. It seemed like the more successful Aaron was in his career, the more his personal life spiraled out of control. Aaron's background was filled with struggles, which may have contributed to the turmoil in his life. His mother had issues with alcohol and drugs, and tragically, she died in a car accident on Christmas morning after being hit by a drunk driver.
You know, right. I lost my mom, so you can
So my mother got hit
understand
by a
that.
drunk driver on Christmas morning. How in the supposed to tell your whole family mom is dead on Christmas morning? So the shit that I went through, when I feel that's in Hollywood and I want to talk to them, that's why I wrote that single. Let me see the pleasure in your eyes.
Let me see the pleasure,
Because you need a single to make people see you, and after they see you, you get to talk to them. I need to talk to Kanye and Chris.
While most people were celebrating the holiday with their families, Aaron was left with the painful memory of losing his mother in such a tragic way. This loss left a deep emotional scar on him, and the holiday season became a reminder of his pain. The drama didn't stop there. Aaron also admitted that he had never spent a birthday or Christmas with his children. His relationships with his kids were strained, and it was clear that his past emotional baggage was affecting his ability to connect with his family. In another shocking revelation, Aaron once said that what motivated him before going on stage was knowing that everyone who had been involved with his son's mother would be watching. This strange statement suggested that Aaron was using his bitterness and anger as fuel for his performances, which left many people wondering just how much unresolved pain he was carrying. Despite the many scandals and emotional battles, there was a moment of reconciliation between Aaron and Gloria. Over the years, they found common ground, and Gloria revealed that Aaron had apologized for the way he spoke about her in interviews.
So I want to say this in response to that we're in a better place now. He apologized to me and my son. He's great to my son, and now we have a grandchild, and he's a great grandfather. So I don't need a public apology. I don't care what people think or what people, the past is the past. I forgive him for everything. And I think forgiveness is key to move forward, first healing myself and healing him. And now we can laugh. We've cried about things, and we move forward from it. Wow. Yeah.
He admitted to his mistakes and took responsibility for the hurt he caused. This acknowledgement of his wrongdoing was a rare moment of growth for Aaron, but it didn't erase the years of conflict between them. The Corinne quote, "Now, years later, Aaron and Gloria are both grandparents. Their son, Aaron Hall IV, has children of his own, which has helped bring some peace to both of them. While the time has helped heal some of the wounds from their past, the shadows of their tumultuous history still linger. Even though they've made amends, the memories of their rocky relationship haven't disappeared entirely. As grandparents, they've moved forward, but the drama of their past is never truly far behind. Today, Aaron Hall enjoys a quieter life. He's stepped out of the spotlight, choosing to spend more time with his family and embrace his role as a grandfather.
Look, Haven't seen my son, my daughters, never spent the birthday or Christmas with any of my kids because I was too street. I never wanted my kids to see my street side. So I stayed away and I came out here.
While he no longer makes new music, he occasionally performs at R&B throwback events, reminding fans of his hits like I Miss You and his time with Guy. Despite the controversies that have followed him throughout his career, Aaron has found peace away from the drama. He's content with his life now, focusing on family and staying out of the public eye. Aaron Hall's net worth is estimated to be around $500,000. And although his legacy is often overshadowed by his personal scandals, he'll always be remembered for his contributions to the New Jack Swing era. However, it's safe to say that Aaron will likely be remembered more for the drama that followed him than for his musical achievements. His wild behavior, his feuds with Teddy Riley, and his troubled relationships will continue to be a part of his story, ensuring that Aaron Hall's name remains in the conversation for years to come.